Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. Get ready, MyLITV starts now.
Today we have what we call the Champions of Mentoring. They're here on behalf of Bill Russell, and they are out golfing, and they are having a great time, but really it's coming together to make sure that every child that wants and needs a mentor will have access to one. It's a golf tournament, it's a fundraiser, and it really is an opportunity to bring people together who really care about kids. Last night we had David Faraday and Samuel Jackson come together for a roast, and they actually roast Charles Barkley and Ahmad Rashad, Bruce Bowen, and then we closed out with the importance of mentoring. It's beautiful weather. The skies are clear, and they came out to the practice greens, they putted, they shot, and then we took a group photo with all the volunteers. We have ambassadors that are joining them. Each one has an ambassador that's with them that's is a volunteer within Long Island, and then they'll come back and we'll have an awards ceremony.
I mean, I did my thesis on mentoring in order to graduate from UMass. It was interesting. I went through University Without Walls program, and just to use the same word, I mean, I chose mentoring as a subject to 3 of the papers that I wrote. And they're in the archives up there. So when Bill used to talk about the Mentoring Foundation and his association with it, I could relate to it very, very easily, knowing that through my life, most of my life, I've had mentors. I still have mentors, and there was a point in there, a critical juncture where I became a mentor to others.
Your father, your mother, those are the people that care for you most. They care for you as much as God does. You know, that's the people that I believe that everybody should have mentor them. They're going to tell you the things from the love of their heart. And so they're the most important people when it comes to mentoring.
Nobody becomes successful in life without mentors. And Mr. Russell has been a mentor to all of us guys. That's why we're here. But to be in it, nobody achieves success alone. And there's been some great people. My mother and my grandmother are the 2 most important people as far as mentors for me. My dad's been there sometime, great aunts, uncles. So there's a lot of people who help you become successful.
Realistically, I mean, and I think we've all experienced it. Sometimes it could just be a moment, you know, someone you meet in a moment that is present to you in a certain way, or makes some sort of enlightening suggestion, or shares a story, and it can illuminate something for anyone in a moment. So essentially you can make a difference pretty quickly. However, with mentoring, we do look to have a little bit more of a longer term commitment, so that this could be a relationship that develops. But as far as having time to become a mentor, it's really amazing. I mean, there are, you know, busy people everywhere that are mentoring all the time, and most programs would require something like an hour a week, but there are a variety of different models and different programs, and most people could find one that fits their availability as well.
I'm the lucky guy to get to announce all these wonderful winners. When I look at some of these names, I'm wondering who was doing the scoring here.
It's truly about helping out our youth, and you know, with the things that we've done, a lot of the athletes here, the careers that we've had, we understand that there was someone that gave us direction as well. And I think with this whole process of how we do things now with mentoring young men, we can't go wrong doing things like that. And if we don't give our time, how can we teach them to give their time to someone else when they get older? So I think more importantly, it's most about that giving of time. And if we set the example, I think they'll carry it on.
We have a very special person on the end of the phone who would like to say a few words to each of you, and thanks. Bill Russell.
And I want to thank you folks for participating in the golf tournament, and all the kids that joined our program, thank you. There are no other people's children in this society. And I see all these surveys about where we are, and impose to the rest of the world. Don't pay attention to that. All you pay attention to is what can we do individually to make things better for you and me and the whole country.